My dad was flying out of May Field as early as 1919, and that was about a mile west of Blatchford Field. And when he quit flying for a little while, and then he came back a year later and started flying out of the old field again, and realized it wasn't big enough for what they were planning to do. So what he did was talk to the mayor, Ken Blatchford, and say, could we get this Hagman farm and convert that into an airport? It would be really handy, and it's along Portage Avenue, which is a nice road, and it would be a great place for an airport. And I guess Ken Blatchford and my dad pushed the thing through City Council, and it became Blatchford Field. After the airport was approved, there was a bit of flying going on here. The Edmonton Flying Club had its school going, and they were training pilots, but the city wasn't prepared to put any money into a further development of the airport. However, late 1928, my dad got a call from Dr. Bowe, the provincial deputy minister of health, saying we need diphtheria antitoxin flown up to Fort Vermilion. And my dad and a new pilot, Vic Horner, got in their Aviation on January 2nd, 1929, and headed down to Peace River. And the flight was a huge success. It became actually a nationwide or a North American-wide phenomena. They sent a photographer here from New York to cover the story. The newspapers were condemning the government for sending the pilots on a death-defying flight into the north in a little aircraft on wheels in midwinter. It became a real sensation, and it proved the flight was successful. They got the serum to Fort Vermilion, and that brought Edmonton and Edmonton's airport into media attention, and proved that it was a needed facility in downtown Edmonton. My dad and Vic actually went shortly after, a month after the Mercy flight, went down to California, picked up a modern Lockheed Vega and brought it back, and that was the first kind of modern aircraft in this area, and an all-metal aircraft, and that started the bush flying era from here down north to Fort McMurray and throughout northern Alberta, northern BC, northern Saskatchewan, and the Northwest Territories. And Edmonton became the focal point for all of this activity. The first airmails started out of here. A lot more Mercy flights happened out of this airport, and it became a very, very important place.